for consumers. And even if they had the desire to, sort of restoke the engine of consumption by, by increasing their debt again, I don't think they could do it. I think the banks have really become very reluctant to extend credit lines. So, I'm pretty pessimistic about the fallout on the middle class. I think you're going to see a real period of languished incomes and even languishing consumption, and middle class standard of living is going to be in the doldrums for at least another 5 years, is what I would predict.
Just to add to the general pessimism that is setting in, I must say that this is the most likely outcome, though not necessary. And whether it is enforced on the middle class people and the working class people in this country is largely a function of the political strength and the political power, which is right now weighed, as you correctly pointed out earlier, is, as Tom and Ed mentioned, and several others in the morning session also mentioned, is weighed heavily in favor of capitalist class in this country. And so the question is, are we going to be pessimistic and stay there, or are we going to think of alternative forms of resistance and of political action which will change this balance of power? And I'm sure that in the next sessions, but especially the last session which talks about what is to be done, I hope this issue will come up and will be discussed at length. Thank you.
I just want to make sure you understood what I was saying. He was making an argument that different government investment into, say, healthcare versus green jobs would stimulate a different amount of employment because of the different labor intensity of different activities. And so when he said that green jobs was not as employment generating as, care industry, I was saying it depends how you define green jobs. The definition that he used was private sector green jobs, and I was saying if it's public sector, then it's a completely different story. So I wasn't saying that public sector jobs were not real jobs. I think private sector jobs are not real jobs.
Well, thank you everybody for coming.